the ball bouncing. But now what we're going to do is we're going to try and start working without a bounce. Now, as soon as I start working without a bounce, you think the game gets harder or easier? Harder. It's harder, doesn't it, right? So, I'm going to give you a way to keep building your score as high as you can. We're going to play a game called Money in the Bank. The way this game works is every time you catch the ball, you bank that many kick-ups. So if I do 3 or 4, 2, 3, 4, and I catch it, I'm now on 4. Those are safe, they're in the bank, I can't lose them. But if I do 7 or 8, and on the way there I mess up and drop my ball, how much do I bank? Zero. Now, if you guys aren't feeling that confident, then you might want to go a lower number of kick-ups before you catch. So you might go for 2s and 3s. However, Remy's cheating. You can't just go for 1s. You have to go for a minimum 2, and you have to take a touch with your foot. You can't just go 5 times. That's easy. We've got to go at least 1 touch with the foot, okay? If you're really good, see if you can keep the ball off the floor a little bit longer. But if you're not that confident, just catch it anytime you need it. Off you go. Let's see who gets the most money in the bank. Let's go. That makes an important point. Basically, anytime your ball goes out of control, then that shows me that you're not playing the game properly. The ball should never really go that much higher than like head height. I should be trying to work around here. If my ball starts going up here, I'm definitely not in control anymore, am I? Okay? So try your best to keep your ball under control. Now with little kids, I'd usually say, if you lose control, I'll take your ball off you for 10 seconds. With kids as old as you, I shouldn't have to do that, but you guys know when the ball's out of control, don't you? So try your best to keep it under control and as close to head height as you can. Now, the next one we're going to do, Ed, to add to your scores and to bank your money, there's going to be a harder way to bank. So the game is still the same. I'm still trying to keep the ball in the air, but to catch it, I'm only allowed to use a one-handed catch. All right? Now that's easy if I keep the ball where I want it under control. But if I start putting the ball behind me, a one-handed catch gets harder. If I start putting the ball really high, a one-handed catch gets harder. So try your best to keep it off the floor, but if you want to bank it, this no longer counts. You can't use 2, you've got to use... You got it? You got it? Give it a try.
5. I've got 5.
It's risky, Frank. It's risky. If he drops it, he's getting 0. If he drops it, he's getting 0. He caught it. Well,
Just.
One-handed catch. Here, who's been struggling a little bit with keeping the ball permanently off the floor, we're allowing him to go kick, bounce, kick, bounce. It's a way that he can build confidence and not feel like he's falling too far behind, but still be practicing with the ball in the air. So if you've got kids where they're really struggling to keep the ball off the floor permanently, then kick, bounce is a pattern that can help. But we're now going to make it even more complicated to catch it. Anytime you want to bank your money, I want you to take a touch on your chest. So kids your age should be brave enough now to take a touch on the chest. We can all do that, right?
No.
You can, Sam. I know you're good enough for this. Now, what I want you to try and do, though, is make sure there is 2 clear noises here. Watch. When I kick the ball in the air, it goes chest, catch. Did you hear that? It goes bang, bang. What I don't do, this is the cheating way of doing it, is the ball goes in the air and I just catch it when it's on my chest. That's not chest control. So when it goes in the air, we're looking for chest, then catch. I will now let you have a 2-handed catch as long as it hits your chest first.
Oh, easy.
The clever players here, Al, will not be kicking the ball out in front and chasing it with their chest. They will be trying to put the ball on their own what?
Head.
Remy, I need you focused. I need to make sure you know what you're doing. You need to put the ball on your own head. And just before the ball hits your head, you're just going to lean back. You got it? So your objective is keep it in the air, try and put it on your head, and then chest before you catch. Give it a try and see who's the best. Then have it back, Sam. We've got it for 10 seconds. The next time the ball goes out of control that badly, where it's dangerous, you lose it for 30 seconds. If you lose it a 3rd time, you don't get it back. Got it? Under control, please, buddy. So, the next part we're going to work on is to actually bring the ball down. So the way you're going to bank your money this time is to trap the ball under your foot, okay? So you're still working with the ball in the air, you're still working with the ball bouncing. If you need a bit more time to build your confidence, you can work kick bounce. If you're good enough, see if you can keep the ball off the floor without a bounce. But anytime you want to bank it, you've got to trap it. Now that's what a trap should look like. That shows that my ball was under control, that the ball wasn't too far from my body, and it wasn't dropping from too big a height. If you try and trap the ball when it's coming from all the way up here, the timing is very hard and it could go anywhere. If you trap a ball when it's too far from your body, so I kick it a little bit forwards, then try and trap, I can't get on top of it. So the best players here will be able to put the ball just next to their weak foot as to trap it with their strong foot. You got it? Anytime you trap the ball under your foot, you get the money in the bank. If you don't trap it or it squeals away from underneath the foot, you lose the money. Have we got it? Off you go, give it.
Get the trap, get the trap, get the trap. Can he trap it? Come on, can you get the trap? That's 3. That's 4. Oh, he's not quite.
This is the most fun version, but it's also quite tricky. To bank the money, you have to catch the ball behind your back.
I'm terrible at this.
Okay? So what we've got to do now is be able to manipulate the ball so it goes over my head, but it's under control. That went over my head, but it's gone out to the side, so I can't catch it behind me. There's some kids where they'll get it over the head, but it's too far, your arms aren't that long. There's no way you're going to catch that. So what you're trying to do is manipulate the ball to just, Sam, I like that you're practicing, give me a sec, just land behind you, okay? If you can do that with your feet, so you can catch the back of the ball just like that. You got it? So we're trying to go aerial control the best you can, try and put it just over your head and make the catch. If you want to put the money in the bank, you've got the hardest catch of the lot. Give it a try, off you go.
1, 2, 3. Oh, he's lost it. Come on, you get one more chance. One more chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh!
Over your head, catch, throw it back over, keep your kicks going. Catch, throw it back over, keep your kicks going. That's when you know you're good.
Can he get it? Come on, come on, Frank.
8, 7.
Oh!
Split you guys into teams, and what's going to happen now is Cole, all you've got to do is drop, bounce, kick, get the ball to Adam. Will it help you facing this way? Get the ball to Adam. Adam, you can catch it. Well, hopefully, Cole's going to kick it a little bit higher than that. He's not a toddler, man. Come on, Cole, let's do that again. Frank, closer, closer, closer. So go drop, bounce, kick, get it to the next guy to kick. He catches it, he turns and plays to the next one. Drop, bounce, kick, get it to the next player. Go down your club. If he gets it to Al turns and scores. Come on, Ali, on the volley. Easy as that.
You did bounce.
I'd rather it didn't, but all right, if you needed to. Yay! Yes! Now, Cole becomes player number 2. Adam becomes player number 3. El player number 4. Ali gets the ball all the way back to the start and starts the game again. You got it? Easy as that. Drop, bounce, kick. Go on, get to the next guy. Etc. Etc. And hopefully, without any
No bounce. Come on, finish it.
No, freeze! If that happens, you don't get the goal, but you do have to still move on. So we still move on. Elliot still has to come back to the start. The first team to get to 3 goals wins. Everybody got it? On your feet. Good start, El. Well done. Cole, good catch. Good catch. Well done. Sam, brilliant. And then score your goal. Excellent. Then move on, move on. Sam, move up. Move up, move up, move up. Remy, take it all the way back to the start. Good boy. Good. Nice and easy. Good. Well done, Babo. Get there. Oh, dropped it. Ball's got to go back to the beginning. Sam, the ball's got to go back to the beginning if you don't catch. Good lad. Start again. Do it again. Right, okay. So, guys, we've done round 1. Well done to the white team for scoring 3 goals first they win. The next round, the transfer of the ball is exactly the same. But the catch is now one-handed. So, Remy, when I send it to you, you've got to go one-handed catch. If you catch it with 2, it won't count. One-handed catch, you made it. Can you get it to Frankie? One-handed catch. Can you get it to the end? With a one-handed catch? Oh, we dropped it. Ball goes back to the start. Everyone got it? Now, we had a really interesting part where the ball didn't get to Sam 2 or 3 times. And he got a bit annoyed. He's like, oh, why aren't they getting it to me? Then when it finally got to him, guess what he did?
He missed.
Yeah, he missed his shot. So don't ever get frustrated at the guy behind you, because you might make a mistake too. You've got to stay super positive, encourage your teammate, and try and win. First to 3 goals, one-handed catch. Let's go.
There we go. One-handed.
One-handed from Adam. Good. One-handed. Good. Get the pass right. Get the height right. Then got to score it, El. Yes. Well, the next game, very similar to how we did with the kick bounce, you've now got to take a touch before you catch it. So go, touch and catch. Does that count?
Yeah.
It's taking a clear touch on my body before I caught it. Am I allowed to use my thigh?
Yes. Yeah.
Can I use my feet?
Yeah.
It depends where the ball goes. If he throws it foot high, I might need to get it in my hands that way. If he throws it this high, I might need to go there. If he throws it really high, head or chest is usable. What we can't do though is that. or that. It must be a clean touch before you catch. You are now allowed to use how many hands? 2 hands, but there must be a touch before you catch. And see if Jan's got it. Come on, touch, then catch. That will count and then you move on. You got it? In this game, all we have to do is transfer the ball from
Remy.
number 1 to number 3. So, right, go to number 3. Number 2, this guy, I don't mean that kind of number 2. The person at position number 2 is not allowed to use their hands. So now, Cole, serve it to me, and I've got to try and get it to Frankie's hand. Or my head, or my thigh, or whatever I want to use. I can take more than one touch, but I can't use my hands. You got it? So it comes in, I go control, get it to Frankie. Yes! When we get it to Frankie, he's then doing the same thing. Guys, take a little walk this way, make sure you can hear, make sure you can see. So when Frankie serves it for player number 4, player number 4's doing the same thing. Frank, get it to me, I go touch, shoot, but what can't I use? My hands, you got it? The ball is allowed to bounce for that final player, but you're still not allowed to use your hands. First team at 3 goals wins. You think you can do it?